Hello everybody and welcome to another episode here on the Minecraft survival server. Oh, that was close. What? No. I'm actually gonna die? I don't know why these guys are here. But yeah, welcome back. Anyway, as I was saying, welcome back to another episode. I believe this is episode 15 and it has been about a month since I've been on this server. I took a vacation for a long time, and then when I came back, I just kept forgetting to put it back up. So nothing has really changed in the last month, but we need to do something about that. So in today's episode, I have a few things that I'd like to get finished, a few housekeeping things, and just a few small things. And then in the next episode, I think we're going to start working on bigger projects. Maybe start working on our main base build and farms and all kinds of fantastic things. Yeah, get ready. It's gonna be good. Alrighty, so I've been doing some resource collection, just like restocking my redstone supplies and my various resources, because I want to do a small redstone project. Well, not really small. Let me show you what I mean. This villager trading hall. I thought I liked it when I designed it, but it's very hard to build more layers, and although it houses the villagers well, I would like to be able to cure them with zombies to get less trades, and for whatever reason the curing system just isn't working. So I've decided to revamp and rebuild the villager trading hall. I'm not going to tear this one down quite yet because it still houses a lot of villagers, but I'm going to build a new one that should hopefully house all the villagers, and I can move them out, of course. And this one will be much more compact, hopefully, and I'll be able to cure them with using zombies and a machine. Anyway, I'm going to start work. I have a feeling I'm going to put it either here or maybe over here somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet. We'll see. Yeah, but I'm gonna start work on this, and I'll check back in a little bit. Well, I did a thing. It is now 2 days since I recorded the last clip, and I have pretty much flattened this whole mushroom island. So originally, I was just tearing down like one or two of the larger mountains, but I decided to keep going and really just take it all under, because eventually I'm gonna have to do this anyway, so I just decided to do it now. And I started work on our new villager system. This is what I call sort of a villager vending machine. So let's see if I can show you how this works. So we'll be having villagers in minecarts here. As you can see, they'll be stored here. And when I want a villager, I will put an item representing that villager into this dropper, hit the button, it'll go up here, do this hopper chain, and activate the correct minecart cell, which will release the minecart. Let me demonstrate. I set it up to receive stone, which I don't have on me at the moment. Let me grab one of those. Right, so if I put stone in here, hit the button, it'll go up there. There we go. And the minecart will be delivered straight to me. So eventually we'll be filling up this whole row all the way back, probably even over the ocean, with villager cells. This thing that I've designed can hold about 30 villagers, which should be more than enough for all of our librarians over there. And don't forget, I will be building, I believe, multiple floors of this. So we'll have one for farmers. We'll have one for masons. As well as that, my main problem with this other system is that the way you would infect villagers and turn them into zombie villagers was not working. It wasn't functional. So I'm going to be redoing that. Over here, we'll be able to send the villagers, we'll be able to cure them, and then we'll be able to send them into the system. So I'm going to get to work on finishing up more of this, and I'll give you another update soon. So I'm standing here, working, minding my own business, when an Enderman just goes up there and takes a gravel piece and leaves. What? What? Anyway, guys, I've been working here pretty hard, and I just fell off. That's pretty fun. Oh my goodness, there he is. The culprit. Got the gravel. As I was saying, I've been working here on the system, and I've added the system that allows the minecarts to be put back into their place. So right now, if I take this stone out of this chest and I put it in here and I hit the button, we should see that the minecart will come to us. Yep, there it is. And then if I hit this button here and I really quickly go up here, oh, there it comes. And it goes right back into its spot. Fantastic. Okay, so that system works perfectly. And then of course, if we come up here, this is where they're going to be cured. And the way we do that is with this lever. So if the lever is in this position here, it'll go this way to be put back in the system. And if I change it, we should see, yep, it is now going to come over here. Alrighty guys, the time has come to catch a zombie. Except that it's turning daytime. Oh no. Okay, I've waited until nighttime. Let's see if we can catch a zombie. And I have here a sharpness 5 unbreaking 3 diamond sword that we need it to hold. So I'm gonna see if I can grab it and then we'll go from there. Ooh, this guy looks like a pretty good target. Let's see if we can get him up. Come on. Okay. Okay, he has the sword. He's really not wanting to get into position. What is he doing? Hey, come back here with that. Okay, here he comes, here he comes. Why does he drop down? Oh man, okay. Oh, I got him, I got him. Okay. And there's another one. Fantastic. Okay. So the zombie is in place. Actually, I need to name tag him. Here, let me kill this guy. His name will be Frank. Okay, there he is. Okay, so he should never despawn now. And he will be converting our villagers into zombies. So all I need to do now is just complete the rest of the villager cells and then start moving them in. So I think it's time for a time lapse. welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. It took a long time, like 2 to 3 hours to build that whole thing, but it is fully complete and it's time to start transporting the villagers as you can see from this rail line here. I've already transported one villager just to test it, and I'm going to show you sort of how this works. So first, what I'm going to do is break this lever here and collect these rails. Okay. Then I'm going to pull down the blocker thing so that when I break this, the villager cannot escape. Alright, next we're going to place rails. Actually, I need to place a block right there. Yep. We're going to place powered rails all the way to the main rail and connect that up. And of course we need to power those like that. And I'm going to grab a minecart and simply push it along its way. Okay. And now this guy is making a journey. And he should have gone into the second slot. Let's check, make sure. Yep, okay, he went to the second slot. And now all I do is I place a slab here and put his workstation there. And see those particles? That means he is bound to the workstation and therefore he can restock his trades. I'm gonna just keep doing that for all the villagers and fill up this station here. Also, another thing, the villagers will actually get hurt a few times, I believe, when using the system due to like a tiny bit of suffocation damage. So I'm actually gonna brew up a ton of instant health potions that I will automatically dispense onto the villagers whenever they're returned to their cell. And this is just so that we have always full health villagers and there's no risk of ever losing them. And yeah, and this little machine here will just automatically brew up a double chest. And I've already inputted the ingredients. And the cool thing is you can actually buy these glistening melons here from the farmer villagers. So I didn't actually have to go craft those because I'm pretty much out of gold at the moment, and that would have been a hassle. Nothing like relaxing on a couch after a long day of work. But guys, do I have an update for you? Let's head over there, check out all the progress that I've made. I have been filling in tons and tons of villagers just up till here, and we'll start filling in the other side yet. I'm not fully done, but I have tested the curing system and it worked. Frank over here is doing his job well. And I made a quick fix to the build. So originally I had this reoccurring problem where the villagers would get injured due to suffocating in a block. And I changed that by changing out all these blocks to glass. And this means when the villager goes through it, it will not suffocate. And I proved this with this guy over here. Maybe you can see him. There he is. Look at him go. So he is just traveling around inside glass, not suffocating, still alive, and therefore, yeah, villagers cannot suffocate in glass. Oh, also, look, we got some people online, finally. It's been a while. So you guys are probably wondering, what's next with the episode? Well, I'm honestly not super sure. I know that in the next episode, I want to get started on my main base, the city that will be this island. And for that, I need a lot of concrete. So I kind of want to develop some sort of machine that lets me get concrete really fast, but I haven't really designed anything yet, so I have nothing to do right now. I guess for now, I'll just finish setting up the villager system, make sure that everything works and is functional, and then I'll move on to the next thing, although I kind of want to break. Look at all of them. I have finished setting up the system. And just to give a quick demonstration, let's say I want, I don't know, Thorns 3. I want my Thorns 3 guy. We're gonna take this, pop it in there, hit the button, and wait. And keep waiting. Oh, wait, there he is. And here, yep, here's our Thorns guy. And then to send him back, we make sure the lever is pointing this way, and we simply just hit the button. What? So yeah, the system is complete. But now I want to tear down this building because this has a lot of redstone components which are not being used. However, there's still people living here, such as these masons and the farmers on the floor above. So I gotta figure out how to get rid of them, or how to transport them, or how to put them somewhere safely. Yeah, I'm gonna work on a safe place for these villagers to be stored, so I'll get back to you. The villagers have been stored, and no, you may not know where. So I can begin tearing down this building, which is fantastic. So I'm gonna get working on that and gonna recollect all of my redstone components. Alright guys, the big reveal. It's all gone. This whole building has been torn down, and I'm going to replace it with something new, something useful for us. Now, I've already taken way too long to record this episode, and I apologize for that, but I still have more things I want to do, so I'm just going to crack on and get as much done as I can, and yeah, I'm just going to do it. So I'll check back in later to show you what I've done. Well, do you guys remember this place? This is my dye farm, where I farm all the flowers. You can see them dropping in from my humongous water stream, and they all go into these chests and stuff. And I'm just here to pick up all the flowers for crafting dyes. I have all my shulker boxes here, all the colored shulker boxes, and yeah. We got some other people online right now, which is pretty cool. And I'm just gonna wait here. And we're finished. Check it out, guys. I've completed this room. Completed all the shulker boxes of dye and stuff like that. We have, all the dyes, and then on this side we'll have, the concrete that we have left. And there's one last thing that I would like to do for this episode, and that is to create a renewable source of gray dye and black dye. And actually, you use black dye to craft the gray dye, so it's really just a renewable source of black dye. And there's two ways of doing this. The first way is using squids, which is not my preferred way because it takes a long time. Squid farms are kind of hard to build, and it takes a lot of time to get the rates up even after you've built the squid farm, because you basically need to get rid of all the water in the surrounding area. But there is another way, and this is the way we're going to be using today, and that is through wither roses. Now, wither roses are dropped when a wither kills an enemy, right? So first, we're going to need to actually get some wither skulls. Oh my goodness, you guys. So I died, and I could not find my elytra, and I found it. Oh my. That is precarious. That is precarious. Anyway, I have one wither skull already. I need 2 more, so the grind continues. Well, here we are in the end dimension underneath a random end portal gateway that I found, and what we need to do is get some blocks and then get rid of that. Okay, now there's a simple trick to remove that block here. You're just going to want to put a mushroom and just bone meal that. You may have to try a few times before it works. Okay, let's try again. There we go. As you can see, the block is gone. And now we can trap a wither inside of this bedrock cage where it cannot escape. But I think we'll be doing that last. Well guys, here it is. The farm. Now, a lot of this might not make sense to you right now, but let me explain. So, the wither, right, he shoots both explosive and non-explosive projectiles, and we don't want the explosive projectiles because those will destroy the the farm, and we don't want that. So instead what we're gonna do is force him to target this chicken. So he's gonna be shooting explosive projectiles at this chicken while shooting non-explosive projectiles at the endermen in that cage. And we use these bubble columns to redirect the explosive wither skull. So when he shoots, it'll go towards the chicken, but then it'll get pushed up and just go off into the distance. At least that's the hope. So without further ado, let's try and spawn in this guy. Actually, before I do that, I should probably make a quick storage system. There we go. Okay. And then I will need a water bucket ready so that I can flood the wither. I will of course need the wither skulls in my ender chest. There they are. And I will need the soul sand. Nice. Right, here we go. Here we go. This is very stressful for me. Okay. Go like that. Okay, let's get the water on my hotbar. And what we're going to need to do is place the water right there. So here we go. You know what? I can place it there as well. Alright, yeah, that should be good. Okay. Never mind. Everything has gone horribly. So the chicken has died. Thankfully I brought along more eggs. I'll have to replace it. So yeah, give me a second. Give me a second. Alright, the chicken is now in place. And this guy, as you can see, he's shooting at it. So we should be able to rebuild that without any problem. Alright, and then we'll just have to take the water like that. Okay. Okay, here's our farm. It's very loud because of the wither, but it is technically complete. Except for I kind of wanted a more nuanced storage system because it's really going to get overflowed with ender pearls, so I wanted to filter that out, but we can do that later. For now, I want to go up to the AFK spot, which is all the way up here, and then we'll go right there. So I've made some changes. I'm here on the spectator account. My actual account is up there. And let me just give you a rundown of what I've changed. So first of all, I had to move the chicken over here because the wither wasn't actually targeting the enderman at all. So I had to make it face this way instead. As you can see, now the endermen are dying. And then the storage system now filters out the basic item filter here, filters out the ender pearls into lava. Another cool thing which I wanted to show you is I have a mod installed. And this mod basically allows me to see where mobs will despawn if I just toggle the sphere here. So centered around our AFK platform is a sphere where mobs can spawn. And if mobs are outside of this range, they will despawn. So I built the AFK platform just so no mobs can spawn on the ground here. And therefore all the mobs will be concentrated up here. As you can see, all the endermen are just here. And they're going, of course, for the endermite. So our wither-powered Wither Rose farm is complete, and we will have an endless supply of black dye. So I think I'm going to end this episode here up on the AFK platform, right above the Enderman / Wither Rose farm. And I'm going to end it with an AFK session. So it's been real fun recording this. It's taken a very long time, longer than I anticipated. The next episode will not take as long, but that is the end for today. So I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.